Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Sky Factory 2. Okay, so the grind continues. We are still busy trying to make as much of the dark steel as we can to make our reinforced obsidian. I kind of thought in this episode what we'll do is pop out to the area that we're going to set that up and start to put stuff down. I have been out there with the old jetpack and laid some stuff down. I shall relate to you that tale of woe when we get there. But the first thing I wanted to do, I've got 40 levels on me, and I'm kind of thinking that what would be worth doing is seeing if we can try and get any better armour with which to make our wither fight happen a little more smoothly. So I'm not going to get a great deal, I don't think, with this, but let's give it a go while we have the levels anyway. I kind of want a better helmet more than anything, so let's do the helmet first. So fire protection 3, unstable 2. Oh dear. Ooh. Don't know what kind of happens with that. Unstable 2. What does unstable 2 do? Oh my god, does that mean that's going to blow up? That's probably a little bit scary. I think we'll pop that up here, just on the other armour stand, while we try to figure that part of it out. Dark boots, you can come off, I think, and we'll stick you in there for the moment, because I haven't got any more dark armour. So until I've actually got a full suit of dark armour, the diamond stuff can go on there for the time being. So yeah, we are armed up with just over 2 stacks of our reinforced obsidian. I want to take a silk touch pick with me. 1 level stone. Let's take that one, just because I want to actually collect the grass blocks back. Just so we've actually got some grass blocks, because I haven't actually got any more of the grass seeds. So just in case I need them. My god, my helmet. That's looking pretty damaged as well, but that'll probably be largely down to the fact to what happened the other day. So, as I said, I'd actually made the jetpack because I needed to kind of fly, and oh god, we've got a spider here as well. How the hell did you get here? It's lit up, you shouldn't be here. Just die. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty tricky to fly with a jetpack. You can kind of hover, or I say you can't even really hover. Your space bar will power your jetpack and make you go up. You've got your AWSD keys for going left, right, etc, etc. But trying to fly underneath something and put all of that double layer of cobble down was an absolute freaking nightmare. And result of which I actually ended up dying. Which wasn't so good. There was a big fall. Ended up plummeting kind of like out of the void, dropping out of the world, and luckily for me, when you drop out of the world, you'll end up with a little patch of dirt that has your gravestone on it, and all your gear is stored in that. So that was a bit of a mare to get down to. However, what happened as a result, that when I actually broke my gravestone, I didn't get all of my gear back, and I'm really not quite sure what happened. I don't know whether some of it, because even though I built like a bit of an extra platform round the bit of dirt so nothing kind of fell off into the void, some of it must have bounced off, because I did have quite a lot of stuff on me, and I managed to lose my axe, which is a shame. So I now have this one. So it's just an iron hatchet. At the moment I've only got reinforced 2 and luck on it, so I haven't got the like the auto repair on there at all. I haven't got haste on there. I haven't got anything like that. So I'm having to kind of start from scratch with that again. which is a bit of a bind, because I really, really like that axe. But in a lot of ways, I was using it mostly for chopping wood down. Now I've obviously got the tree farm up and running. I'm not actually needing to use it quite so much, so I think I can kind of live with what I've got there at the moment. So there we go. So that's given us oh my god. Is that all? Wow. Okay, so that's taken like a stack. Literally just to do this floor. That is pretty harsh. We are going to need a heck of a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to have to place it really carefully, because I'm also not sure how easy this stuff is going to be to break if we need to. Oh crap. Well, now's how we find out, isn't it? Is this actually going to break, or is it going to break into bits? Ooh, please don't disappear. No, we got it back. Perfect. Okay, so that's not as bad as I thought. It's about as difficult as obsidian is to break, which doesn't, in all honesty, fill me with a great deal of confidence for this actually being witherproof. I hope it's witherproof. Let's just use that one up. There we go. So we'll start building a little bit of a wall around this. But it's quite a nice effect, this, actually. You've got like the iron bars around the outside of it. So yeah, our alleged witherproof block. I'm not entirely convinced by it, if I'm honest. I've seen a couple of videos where it has spawned outside of it, but I believe that was because it was actually close to other entities, and the reason it did it was down to the fact that the wither was actually trying to get to those entities as well. Okay, 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, that was it then. Let's get some torches down. I think probably in the corners might be better. And we'll get a couple in the middle as well. And a couple there and there. And why don't we pop a couple... Oh, we've got one on the outside there. We don't need that. So, okay, so this will be the size of our bunker. So we'll spawn our wither in this. So we'll spawn the wither, I would say, probably here. Probably going to make it about 4, 5 high, with a ceiling on top. Maybe I might take it in a little bit, make the sides a little bit thicker, maybe. What I'll also do is extend it out here as well. So we've got a little bit of a tunnel. So we'll make it sort of too high so we can walk through if we need to. But extend it out to give us a little bit of a tunnel that we can run away. Maybe take it out a little bit this way, like round the corner. Just so we've got somewhere we can hide. Pop a bed down there as well, or something like that. Just to give us somewhere to heal with a bunch of armour. So I need to kind of keep making armour. Yes, we've got a start of the bunker, so that is how far 2 stacks of this stuff went, which isn't very far at all. So we need at least another 2 layers of this for the walls, plus the same again to cover the floor area. Then whatever we're going to need to extend this out, and I'm kind of thinking maybe extend this out to probably about here, just so we've got enough space to run away, and it shouldn't be able to get through. I don't think you can get through a single wide gap. So yeah, that is that. So let's leg it back down this way. So yeah, that is going to be our wither bunker. I still need to finish laying rail down. I think I've only managed to get about another 5 bits of rail out of the loot crates so far on this. So that's not particularly brilliant. Oh, we've had a zombie spawn on here as well. That's slightly alarming. I thought this was really well lit, actually. Apparently not. That might not help us. Let's not do the wither fight at night then. But yeah, so we've still got quite a long way to lay the rail down. So we'll need to carry on opening a load of the old loot crates. Hopefully get a little bit more of that so we can run this down, make ourselves some power rail. Because I kind of don't want to make it. I don't want to waste the iron making it when I'm busy using that, trying to make this dark steel, which is not proving particularly easy to do in a very short space of time. And sort of sadly, with the limited amount of time I actually have to play, it is taking an absolute age. It feels like I've been on it for weeks, and to be fair, I probably have been on it for weeks. Okay, let's have a quick look, see how this is coming along. That's not bad, that's nearly full again. We've got plenty of heat sand. I wonder, would heat sand damage a wither? Could that be an option, I wonder? It's kind of nice to have the podzol, actually. Because that's really hard to come by. So the podzol, I might be able to do something nice. Maybe make some kind of garden-y type thing with it. Let's just break these leaves quickly and we'll get some more charcoal going while we are here. And you up there. And we'll stick that into there. So yeah, that is working quite well. Happy with that. So yeah, we're using the sand that we got out of the sludge boiler there. So that's all gone through. So we've now got ourselves a bunch more soul sand as well, which is good. So once we've finished sieving like crazy to get all of the iron, that will hopefully give us a bit more. So we've got... no, we'll leave that for the moment. Okay. That's another 45 of those. Have we got any more coal? Yes, we have. Why don't we pulverise a bit more coal? Stick that up there. And iron. Have we got any more iron? We have. Let's make that into some more iron ore sand. We'll go stick that in the smeltery. And we'll get that cooking up. There we go. So as far as obsidian goes, doing really well with that. We've taken a fair bit out because of needing it for doing our dark steel. So let's go restock the furnace. How's that doing? So if we'll whack in a bunch more of that. And a bunch more of that. And we shall pop upstairs. And start the whole process again. So I reckon if we take half of that, turn you into iron bars. That's going to give us another 14. Wow. Not good. Taking ages. In fact, it's not even going to give us that, is it? Because we haven't got the... yeah. Let's grab what we have. Okay, so we need more obsidian to feed you. Grab another stack out of it. And we'll stick that up in there. That one, wasn't it? Okay, so that's another 7. Woohoo! A whole 7. Okay, let's just pop that into there for the time being. So, what to do next? Have we got any room in here? We have. Let's just whack those in there for the moment. So yeah, grinding away at this lot, which is taking a long time, as you can tell. So at least we've actually got some of the structure done, which is good. We'll stick you back up there. And we shall stick you into our bulletproof chest there. Okay. Right. That is not so bad. I'll grab that out so I can start grinding again as well. So, I'm getting an awful lot of sulphur, but I think we actually need that to make one of the blocks that we need. Let's see if we can down this lot. Oh, virtually. That's not too bad. At least that's all saved. But yeah, we're building up a nice little stash of bottles of enchanting there, which is good. Load more other crap that we're getting out of the loot chest. So let's pop over. In fact, do we try this one? Let's go try this spawner. Let's see if we can grab a bit more. I've been kind of using this just to try and get the levels at the moment to use for enchanting armour and stuff like that. Because I want to have a few sets just in case it all goes horribly wrong. Also, I'll need to get a decent bow as well. I mean, the one I've got's not brilliant. Come on. Gather all this stuff up, please. There we go. Let's stick all of that back into here. Oh, we're pretty full. You should be able to go in, and you, and you. You, and you, and you. Oh, loads more bones and everything like that. Let's have a little looky and see if we actually get anything semi-decent. Get rid of that. Oh, we're full on string, aren't we? Let's take you and you out. Oh, more stuffs. Ah, it's another loot chest. That's cool. Right, let's have a quick looky and see if we can't get anything semi-useful out of this. Oh, that's obsidian. Something. More obsidian. More iron armour that we can smelt down. Iron sword. Oh, some dark beets. Perfect. We can smelt those down as well. Oh, look at this. Now we get our obsidian farm up and running. We start getting a crap ton of obsidian. Gotta love it. Thank you, game. You troll me. Okay. So stick those in there. Let's put everything that we can actually put away. Netherwort. Treesies. You can go up there. We'll take all this armour and stuff like that down. We can put the necklacey thing that I have no idea what it does. In fact, let's actually put all of this into there as well, because that's all the stuff that we can smelt down. We'll stick our apples in here. And the bonesies. And the stringsies. And the saddlies. And the papers. Have a little carrot snack. And let's go have a look. Yeah, pulverised coal. That should be sat in here. Let's get that going. Let's see if we could do with a little bit more charcoal in there, couldn't we? Let's just grab. Not in there, in here. Let's whack that into there. And I think we should take this armour and this sword and go stick those in the smeltery as well and get ourselves a little bit more iron. I love this Tinker smeltery. There we go. So that will smelt down. That should get us back. What's that? So that's 14 and 8. What's that? 24, 28, 36, 41, about 43 extra ingots we should get just from smelting that lot down, which is awesome. So that is all good. We are getting there with that. Now, I did mean to show you, and I realise I didn't, actually how we make the jetpack. Because I showed you how to make the wireless charger for it, but I didn't actually show you how to make the jetpack itself. So I thought, just quickly, let's go jet. So it was this one here, the conductive iron jetpack. And it's actually not that difficult. So, As far as the jetpack itself goes, you'll need basic capacitor, which is dead easy. That is just the 4 gold nuggets, the redstone, and the copper ingot. Go back to it here. You'll need a leather strap, and that is from 4 leather, 2 iron ingots, so it's a little bit expensive, but it works. The conductive iron is actually made in the alloy smelter, so that is redstone and iron ingots. So we needed 4 of those. And the conductive iron thrusters, again, it was the conductive iron, 2 of the basic capacitors, redstone, the basic gear, which is dead simple, that's just the cobble and sticks. Then you also need the insulated redstone conduits. And again, so easy with those. Literally your redstone alloy, which we have got coming out of our ears, out of the loot crates, and the conduit binder. And the conduit binder itself is pretty easy. That's just literally smelted binder composite, which is made from sand, gravel and clay. So all in all, it was actually pretty cheap to make. So you had to make a couple of those. Pretty cheap to make. However, as a method of flight, I don't think I would recommend it. Just because it was terrifying. And it causes death. And like flying around with absolutely nothing beneath you in a void world is basically suicide. So I kind of glad I did it in a way. But I'm also thinking that I really need to find a better way of doing this, and the only thing I can do is really to get the Zavicchio the Zavicchio armor made. Let's go around this side. Ow. How are we doing? Are you broken? You are broken. Let's grab those. Put you in there. Go repair you. So yeah, it was horrible. I mean, aside from the fact that there was death, which is never a good thing. Yeah, it's really hard to control. It's not like flying in creative. Whereas the Zavicchio armor is pretty much flying in creative. Just in a crap ton of very strong and virtually indestructible armour that you become pretty much invincible in. So yeah, there is an element of, you know, you use the Zavicchio armour and pretty much as far as protection goes, you've beaten the game. But, ooh. Oh, that was the one that we had, wasn't it? Somewhere along the line, is one of you broken? Ow, ow. Was that just a random seed that came out? Why don't we just pop you in there for the moment? Okay. So the other thing that I was saying about in the last episode was bloody spiders. That's obviously coming off of that tree farm up there, isn't it? Is that I need to try and do something because I am suffering massively with lag. If we have a quick look at this at the moment, where is my my frames? So yeah, we've got 27, not even 20, so we've got 18 frames, 15 frames, 19 frames. It's suffering massively. Down to the fact that we have got, obviously, machinery running full time, but we've also got all of these Jabba barrels. And these kind of act like item frames because the stuff's animated. I mean, you can see it there with the whatever this stuff is. What is this stuff? Overgrowth seed. Oh, I wonder what that does. Check that out, really. But stuff like that, that's animated. That's acting like a item frame. So every single one of these is causing lag, which is a freaking nightmare. Plus, to double it, we've got all of this stuff up here, so we are in lag hell. So we definitely need to find a way of filing our stuff better. which is why I'm thinking we will start working towards our ME system. Because I think that will make a lot of difference, because we can set that up probably up here, even if we have to extend this a little bit. But I'm kind of thinking that this might be the better place to actually set it up, and in which case we can start getting rid of all of these things as we're able to put things in. But as I said in the previous episode, it's something that I am going to have to do a little bit of research on. I have watched a few videos on it, but I wouldn't say it's beyond me. I think I'm more than capable of being able to do it. However, it's not something that I have actually done before. So in order to try and show you guys in a less derpy fashion, I am probably going to have to spend a little bit of time myself watching a few videos just to kind of get my head around it and try and suss out. Why are you in here? Oh no, it's mobs, isn't it? I'm thinking, it's feathers and eggs. Why is there leather in there? Where are you, Spidder? I hear you, but I can't see you. If I go through here, are you going to come get me? Where are you? You down here? I know not. Okay, 199, so that's... Oh, look, there you are. I see you. You want some? Haha. Yay! Got all of your lovely stuff. So I'm kind of thinking, why don't we swap this barrel out again? Just so we can get the sludge boiler up and running. There. Connected? Yep. And we'll stick you back down here, because I think it's working quite well. It's not actually overdoing it as far as this goes. So we're getting lots and lots of stuffs. So load of soul sand, load of coarse dirt, normal dirt, podzol, sand, red sand, gravel, you name it, we're getting it. So that is cool. Working very nicely, and it just means I can just let it run and run and run and run and not have to worry about it at all, because it's kind of proved that sort of a 250,000 unit barrel is plenty enough for the size of the tree farm that we've actually got. Any bigger we probably would be wanting to maybe connect a couple up. But with what we have at the moment, all is good with the world. Let's stick a little bit more on. And some more there. Carry a little bit over, that's fine. Not worried about that. Okay, so a little bit of a showy telly episode, this one. But I hope you see sort of where we're going with this and the grind levels that we're having to get to. Just to give you a little bit of an update. Next weekend is I-56, and a few of us from the Bash Patreon server will be trotting off there to go have a little bit explore for a few days. So I'm going to be working on some videos between now and then that will be sort of uploaded as normal. So there shouldn't be any disruption to the usual schedule at all, which is cool. Possibility we might be able to get a few vlogs out while we're there, but I'm suspecting with the joys of Travelodge internet that there is going to be absolutely no possibility that what we actually have available to us is going to be enough to actually get anything up. But the plan is that we will take the camera with us, I hope.